Welcome back to AutoDirect Car Talk, the place where car lovers meet tech, power, and a little bit of personality. We're talking to the car whiz Khalifa Imtiaz, also known as Imti.
How are you?
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
We're looking at a machine that's revving up attention, the brand new MG HS Essence, the Aussie Spec with Imti here. It's perfectly suited for our roads. What makes the MGHS Essence engine stand out?
Well, the MGHS comes with a 1.5 litre pure petrol engine, and it also has an added turbo to give you extra performance. We're looking at an output of about 160 horsepower. So for an SUV that size, that's plenty of power for you to use on these roads, and it will be a great drive for anyone who's going to use an MGHS Essence package.
Okay, Imti, the other question is, with great power comes great responsibility and a lot of money to maintain that power.
You're correct.
Tell us about how the fuel economy of the MG Essence. You said it's turbocharged. Now I'm really worried.
Right. The thing with the newest technology you find now, even though it's a turbocharged engine, it's mainly done for your performance balance as well as your fuel economy. So the MGHS actually works around 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers, which is, it's a really good fuel usage and fuel economy, especially for the Sri Lankan criteria requirements where we look at fuel economy. It's always something which we consider, and I think the MGHS will hit the spot for most of the clientele in this country.
So when it comes to families and long weekend we do trips, how do you reckon a trip to Norelia will feel in the MGHS Essence?
Well, on the grades of the MGs, the HS is the largest SUV you're going to find on that particular range, right? So space is not going to be an issue, especially since, you got about 540 liters of boot space, right? So you can pack in your kids, your family. You got a pet, you got a dog, you can put the dog in as well. So you got plenty of room. You can actually put in your groceries. Say, for example, if you're going to Norelia, definitely going to buy some vegetables. Pack that in as well, and you're not going to have any issues with space on these cars.
Tell us a bit about the rest of the added features in the MG Essence as well when it comes to interior.
Great question. The MG Essence is, on the HS grade, the Essence is the highest version you're going to get. So you get plenty of tech to play around with. You get a 12.3-inch display for your cluster panel to look at instruments. Plus, you also get a nice infotainment display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You also get plus a 360-degree camera. So, wherever you're going parking, whether it's in Colombo or out of Colombo, having a 360-degree camera option is great, since you can see around, where you're parking. Plus, you spend so much of money, you might as well keep your car safe.
Yeah.
So you get plenty of tech. Plus, MG has its own safety systems as well, from your forward collision warning systems, your lane keeping assist, right? So all of those will add to the usability as well as you to enjoy your tech on that car.
So driving down the highway, how will it make it easier? Will it be?
Most definitely. You have adaptive cruise control. So, activate your cruise control, maintain the distance with the vehicle in front of you. You're not going to have any issues. It's going to be smooth sailing all the way through the highway. Plus, with that engine, I don't think you're going to have issues with performance. You'll be driving well.
Imti, let's look at the vibe inside the car.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about what can we expect.
The new MG HS is revamped, right? So if you're looking at seating, you get the PU leather, which is included with two colors, right? You have two color options. One, you have the black, and then you have a very nice looking brown, right? And to add to the airiness or the room within, you get a massive panoramic sunroof, right? So name it, whether you're driving around night skies in Colombo, or if you're going out of Colombo, you can always open up the sunroof, enjoy that nice air, chilled air, right? And the seats are going to be really comfortable. I would recommend going with the brown seats because that really adds to the touch of that car.
What's crazy about the MGHS Essence?
Well, if you're looking at crazy, I hands down say crazy value for money. An SUV that size for the price you're getting it at, it's definitely crazy.
Okay, what's sexy about the MGHS Essence?
Good question. Honestly, when you say sexy, I think it's the looks, right? It's got a very...
Hold on, my look or the vehicles? You looked at me in a sexy way.
We'll keep it with the car, mate. So basically, we were going the MGHS. It's got a very premium exterior look, right? So I think it's going to add a lot of sex appeal on that car because it's got some crazy looking lights and a really nice looking shell. Plus the rear looks very nice. So I think sexiness on that look will work very well for that vehicle.
Cool. What's cool about the MGHS?
Well, dual climate control aside on the MGHS, I'd say the interior. That brown interior stands out and it looks really cool. Plus, add on the sunroof, you're sorted.